y'all, it's your girl Deasia G, and you know it's good vibes when you chill with me. Today y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all how to make my famous fried chicken wing. This how I've been making chicken wings all my life. There is a million fried chicken recipes out there, but this is how your girl make hers. And so we ain't gonna waste no time, we're gonna get right into it. Here we have garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, lemon pepper. I need to fill my lemon pepper up, but this is what I use. And we have Old Bay seasoning. And we also have Tony's Creole seasoning. And we have adobo, the one with the red top, not the blue. And we have our vegetable oil, and of course our chicken wings. So for the chicken wings, they have already been washed and prepped. I already washed them off camera. Some people wash theirs with all types of stuff, but I just use a little bit of water, some lemon, as well as some vinegar. Just literally rinse them off. I rinsed all of the yellow off the chicken because I don't like none of that, and remove any excess fat that I see. And then you can pat dry them to get all the excess water off. These are whole wings, but I like to turn them into party wings. So I'm gonna cut all of these chicken wings in half. All right, y'all, now that the wings are cut up, we are going to season them. Yes, I wash my hands after every time I touch the chicken because, you know, we don't want to be spreading bacteria all over the kitchen. First, I like to start with the adobo. I have about 26 wings in here. I like to go in first with the adobo to make sure everything is fully covered. Then with the seasoned salt. And I do apologize, y'all. I cannot give y'all no measurements because I just literally season until my ancestors tell me to stop. But I do make sure all of the pieces of the chicken is fully covered with seasoning. At this point, some people like to add a binder, either with like mustard or like an egg. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna add an egg. But on a normal day, because I make fried chicken often, you don't really even need all that extra stuff because if you season it well, it's gonna do the same thing, especially if you covered it good with the flour. But I am gonna add an egg to this and give it a good mix. Here's my egg, and then I'm just gonna crack it over the chicken like so. And I have my nails done, so I'm definitely gonna use a glove to give this a mix. Even though my household is the only one eating these wings and my hands are clean, I'm still just gonna use a glove to mix all of this together. Even some recipes like to add a dash of hot sauce into the chicken, but like I said, it don't take all that if you season it well. Now that the chicken is seasoned and mixed well, I'm gonna let this marinate while we get the grease heated up. All right, y'all, for this stuff, you only need two things, which will be your vegetable oil or your oil of your choice, canola oil, whatever that is, and a deep fryer. Yes, I know how to fry chicken over the stove, but if you're a beginner, I would recommend you to buy a deep fryer because it would be the easiest thing you can do. You won't have to worry about nothing bubbling over the stove or nothing like that. Please get a deep fryer, I'm telling you now, because it's super, super, super easy to use. So I've had my deep fryer for years and it has never failed me or let me down. And I've just used it over and over again, clean it and use it over and over again. If you got a brand new one, then it should already be clean. Just rinse it out and dry it out before you get ready to pour your grease inside. This is how easy the deep fryer is to use. It has the power light as well as the ready light. All you have to do is take the cord, plug it up in the back, and then plug it into your wall. With the deep fryer, there is a line inside that shows you the max that the oil should be poured to, but I actually use this whole entire gallon and pour the whole entire gallon inside until the grease is literally touching the bottom of the basket. And honestly, 1 gallon doesn't even make it touch the bottom of the basket. For it to do that, I use actually like a full gallon and a little bit more, probably about right here. But I only have 1 gallon today, so that's what we're gonna use. Now that we got our fresh grease poured inside, we're just waiting for this ready light to come on. That's how I know when the grease is ready for me to put my chicken inside. While the grease is getting hot, we're gonna prep our flour. I do not season my flour. I know, I do not season my flour because like I said, if you season your chicken good enough, you don't have to worry about seasoning the flour. And this is for the beginners. Y'all just wasting seasoning trying to do too much. So I have this Tupperware here because I have about 26 wings. So I'm gonna put all of the wings in here with the flour and give that a good shake. A lot of times I'll use a Ziploc bag so I can just shake that up and then throw it away once I'm done battering my chicken. But I don't have a Ziploc bag today, so I'm just gonna batter them in here. So we got our flour. This is all-purpose flour. And we're gonna pour it in here. That should be enough. Next, we're gonna add our wings to that flour so we can get ready to give them a good shake. Oop, y'all, there was one I forgot to cut up. That's a whole wing. So I just added about half of the wings inside of this flour, and I'm gonna give these a good shake. Shake your body! And now the wings are fully covered in the flour. So now it's time for us to put our chicken into the grease. And when you're taking the chicken out the flour, you can just give them a shake like that to take all that excess flour off. And then you will just lay them in the basket like so. And I do these for each and every piece. When they have covered the bottom of the basket, that's when I go ahead and drop those in there right there. And then I'll continue putting them inside. Just drop them in there. That way those will start frying and they don't stick together. And make sure all of the wings are under the grease. And now they're frying. And then you put the lid back on top and then they'll continue to fry. The light will come back on and say ready. Halfway through, I'll put my chicken with a fork or a knife to make sure the grease is getting all the way through. But for the most part, this got it. And a good indicator for me to know that my chicken is done is when the grease gets really quiet or when the chicken starts floating up to the top. And some people a little fancy, they have a little thermometer to check the temperature of the chicken. Definitely another good indicator to know that the chicken is done all the way through. But I have never had any issues using this deep fryer. Y'all, so the chicken has been in for about 10 or 12 minutes now, so we're gonna check on those. Take a fork, get those little stab, some of those that wasn't on the way in, and we just let those continue to fry for about another 5 minutes. So y'all, it's been about 5 minutes, so we about to get our basket so we can dump our chicken wings out so they can rest for about 2 minutes and we can do us a taste test. So we got us a basket and our paper towel. All right, y'all, we about to take the wings out. This is how they looking so far. They're looking gorgeous. And that's how the wings are looking. I'm about to pair mine with some fries. So y'all, the wings are done. We're gonna do a taste test. I'm gonna go with the leg this time. This is how it looks. Let's see. And it's hot too, fresh out the grease. Our fried chicken just hits every single time. I'm gonna pair mine with some fries. You can pair yours with anything that you want, some rice, anything that you like. This recipe is so good and delicious. If you try it, let me know, and I hope y'all like it too. And that's literally how simple and easy it is to make fried chicken. So I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.